Peace, Waterher family. We're back in action on YouTube and Instagram, here to give you a December energy report. I know y'all have been so patient. It's good to connect with you all again. So we're just gonna get right into the message after I let some of y'all come in. How y'all feeling? To my lips. Woo! Yes, y'all ready for this December energy report? Say hell yeah. Hey, Dan. Say hello, hello. Thanks for joining. So December is an interesting month. Honestly, a lot is changing. Redirections, clarity, realizations of just what you need to change, move on from. That's what I'm feeling. Really expressing your truth this month, because the more you express yourself and how you really feel about situations is honestly going to show you, are you surrounding yourself in the right environments or around the right people that can really honor you and understand where you're coming from or help you align with what you want. And by realizing that they can't or don't want to, or just y'all don't understand one another, then it'll allow you to move on and embrace new connections I'm seeing. So it's a very important time to be very honest with yourself about what's not working, what is, who's meeting you where you're at now or where you see yourself going, and who's not. Because if you don't, I see like this can literally lead to like instant karma, instant lessons, instant like I knew I shouldn't did this or do this, whatever. I knew this would happen. Like, so just be mindful of that, not forcing anything or trying to stay in comfort zones because it's familiar or situations are familiar. It's like you're going to pay for that if you try to attach on to things that are no longer serving you this month. Okay, there's definitely a lot of clarity and justice coming out, I see, in situations. So if you are in any court situations or health situations or just things that seem unfair or haven't been resolved, expect this month for something to give sign that it's moving forward, that justice is happening, or you're about to finish that cycle that you're going through. So stay hopeful, stay optimistic. Optimism is really going to be a great tool to use this month. Even if it's hard to see how something will happen, just have faith and continue imagining, seeing the outcomes that you want to happen, and just trust the way that you feel if things are showing that it's going to take you in the opposite direction of what you have envisioned. But for some of you, this could definitely be a very dark time where it's like a lot of your shadows are coming up. A lot of deeper introspection around things you need to heal and work on. So you may feel a little bit more withdrawn in your energy, or just needing to pull back, or just having, back and forth with people. But it's really a reflection of the back and forth you're going through within. So be mindful of not projecting how you feel onto others, because how you feel is really there to show you what you need to heal and just embrace and take accountability for. A lot of accountability, a lot of redirection, a lot of clarity, a lot of, sudden change, sudden realization. Thank you. I'm probably like never going to take this hat off. Like, I absolutely love this hat. It's one of a kind, just like me. There's no other hat out here like this. Okay. All right. And we just about to, bring in all the fresh energy through the crown today, and the activating the crown chakra. That's why I have the purple lights always going to help bring in divine awareness and understanding to you all, to help you guys on your ascension journey. Everything I do is Reiki infused, very sensual, very intentional. So that's my intention, is to bring in some light, bring in some awareness, bringing in some, clarity to you guys, and, protecting my crown from the haters. Okay. Y'all wish y'all could touch this. All right. I probably am going to talk my shit on here, especially starting off with like people who are being very needy and desperate for love this month. Please stop. Please work on your love for self because, okay, some of you guys are coming off like predators. Like you just are too desperate and you're becoming too aggressive or just like stop asking women if they want to link up and smoke. Ask a woman on a real fucking date. Like I'm sick of that shit. Like, why do y'all think that's okay? Like, do people look like they're like, even if they're young, like show a woman what she deserves, a girl what she deserves. Like, even if you're not the one she settles down with, if you want somebody's time and attention, show why you're worth it. Asking somebody to smoke and chill is fucking lame. Expecting somebody to do something for you that you wouldn't do for them is lame. I don't know why people act so damn desperate. Like you're so desperate, but you have no intention behind your actions of like how I want this, what impression I want to leave on this person, how I want this person to remember me, if this is the one and only time I ever get a chance, but y'all want to be like, can we smoke? Or you want to come over? No, ladies, no, don't do it. Men, y'all can fall into traps too. Women wanted you to come over and everything and lay up and act like y'all together, but you're not. Like, don't fall for that weird shit. Like, that's very predatory. That's very unsafe. That's very predatory. That's very inconsiderate and shallow and like what? Like if I can literally roll a joint by myself and smoke it, why do I want to do that with you? I can stay at home and do that. Like invite somebody outside to do something that leaves a positive impression on them. Try to do something good for people that is selfless. Stop trying to put people in situations that corner them where it's like they are now victims to your predatory behavior that wants to set somebody up into a situation where you basically want to push yourself onto them. That's gross. That's disrespectful. And I'm about to start finding numbers to people's moms and like cussing them out and saying, what the fuck did you create? Because this shit is retarded. And I don't give a fuck how people feel about how I express myself. Like this is real. Like, do y'all not know the statistics out here? No offense to people who are literally diagnosed with mental disease, okay? My figure of speech means you're just stupid. You're stupid or you're dumb. I don't know. But right now, judge me for speaking how I want if you want. But there's no tolerance for people who literally don't see or know actually what they're doing. Okay? They know what they're doing and they know that they're trying to skip all the steps to get to a place of intimacy with you that is not really earned. Trust is not even earned. Nothing is, there's no connection. And you're going to learn your lesson if you don't listen. I'm just saying, because my feminines out here, I'm going to, it's going to be a time where like accountability is going to be had. Okay. So keep messing around if you want to, but somebody, and this may be for somebody who's going to listen to me, somebody is going to call the police or call the family member, or something's going to happen where you are held accountable because you keep doing stuff that is wrong or trying to take advantage of people. Women, I'm speaking to you too, because y'all try to take advantage of men financially and try to use them as well for different causes and reasons. And like, karma is real, y'all. Like you be intentional. Think about the impression you want to leave on people, even if it doesn't go anywhere. Like everybody deserves to have a positive experience. That's like, you know what? I want to experience more of that. I deserve this. And you, most of all, the person that's in the position of showing somebody how you feel about them, you deserve to carry yourself a certain way to show others what you deserve and how you want to be treated. So do better. Okay. Or just stay alone, because you're going to get ignored in either way. You know, you're going to get ignored. So, yeah, like, sucks to be a loser, but you don't have to be a loser forever. Just saying. I mean, it might take forever to work that out and change, but, you know, maybe next lifetime you'll win, but, you know, not everybody's going to win this lifetime. I get it, but you can definitely start the process of becoming a winner now. So next lifetime you can, you know, have better luck. Okay, because I'm like, some of you guys are just really like, I'm not going to read too much into this energy, but I definitely am seeing like this month, there's people who want to cling and attach on to souls that they know carry a certain energy within themselves that they don't have access to. So self-love, for an example, there are certain people who know they don't have that or have enough of it. So they want to cling and attach themselves to people at this time. You know, we're transitioning into winter. So this is a time where we're supposed to be purging and detoxing and letting go. So people's emotions are going to heighten. People's desires are going to heighten. Things are going to like really become like more potent at this time because it's up and ready to be acknowledged, released, felt, experienced. So like I said, taking accountability for self instead of projecting your desires or needs onto other people, especially in a way where you become more aggressive. Beware of aggression this month, where you're forceful with your desires, forceful with what you want, becoming obsessive and stalking people or not leaving them alone or not realizing that if somebody's ignoring you and not responding to you, that probably means that they don't want you. They're not interested in you, or this is not the way that they want to be treated. So back off, because I mean, there's heavy consequences. Like, y'all just don't realize, even if it doesn't seem related to the situation, like your tire goes in a flat, you start losing money, losing things, like it can manifest in more, these consequences can manifest in more than one way, where it's like you're going to pay for whatever you try, for whatever disingenuous setups that you try to create for people to fall into your traps of lust, of need, of desperation, of codependency, of all of that. Like, it's time to really come home back to self. And that's where you're going to constantly be redirected and pointed again and again. Come back to self, come back to self, come back to self. Because trying to reach and grab and take from people is going to humble you. You're going to be humbled this month. You're going to be humbled probably forever until you change. Okay? Book a personal reading with me. Let's get into your own sensual healing so that you're not trying to put your traumas onto other people, because that's what it is. You don't want to sit with your own trauma, so you want to sit with somebody else in it or put your trauma onto them. Yeah, I'm giving you the side eye. Because it's like, why would you want to feed somebody scraps or feed them garbage, or, you know, like, is that what you deserve? Is that what you want? Is that why you decided to mess with them and get with them? Because you thought they stink? No, you got with them because you think they smell good and they have something they can give you and lift you up with, and now you want to trade your funk for their roses. Yeah, I'm reading your life. I'm reading your soul. Like, this, it's funky. It's funky as hell. Or you're allowing funky ass people in your energy, and the funky people need to be left alone. Honestly, it's not gonna get you nowhere. It's just gonna be lesson after lesson. All right. Okay. I guess I'll get to the reading, although that was kind of a reading, you know. But I'm just like, seriously, do better. Like, it's like, really, I say all of this from the most loving and compassionate nature of myself. Like, I'm very stern and serious in how I say things, and I don't have much of it. I'm not here to sugarcoat. I'm not here to be nice, because being nice doesn't get nobody anywhere. Being nice is why people don't care about how they show up in this world or show up in people's lives. You know, as long as we be nice and sugarcoat and act like everything is okay when it's really not, like, That's what I'm saying. This month is a month to really speak up about how you feel. Speak up and show people how things make you feel. Speak up and set your boundaries. Speak up and don't worry about how they take it. If they know you and they know like you are a gift and you are love and you've been sharing this goodness with them, then they should want to keep that. So if they want to keep that, that means they want to listen and they want to exchange their poor behavior for better behavior to continue being in the grace of your presence. If not, then they don't want your presence. So therefore, they need to get blocked. They need to move on. They need to find people who want to resonate on that lower vibrational level with them and who want to go through hell with them. Not everybody does not voluntarily want to just join your hell. So that's what I'm saying. Beware of your aggression and forcefulness and being very attached and clingy and obsessive and stalking and just not knowing how to respect others and their energy, because you're going to pay the price for it. Or if you're not doing this for yourself, you're going to pay the price for it. If you keep letting John Jacob fuckboy 3469 back, you're going to become a fuck girl, because then it's like you internalize that behavior and that treatment and you doubt yourself and your light goes down. So protect your energy, protect yourself, and understand that love is something that builds people up, builds yourself up. You don't need to build nobody up. They need to build themselves up, okay? But if you don't have love to give, like pure love, something to really show somebody energy, like show somebody true, genuine love and companionship and just appreciation for their existence selflessly, then you just don't need to give them anything at all until you really learn how to give that to yourself. Embrace your family, embrace your friends, embrace people who take you back to the basics of love and relationships and how to talk and how to communicate, how to laugh, how to play, how to just enjoy the company and give each other gifts and write each other notes and just the simple things that connect us to people. This trying to bypass what we're really going through or what we're really feeling or what we really need to try to be in the company of people who are only trauma bonding with us is over. It's like your life is going to feel like it's being shaken up immediately, because things are not like, it's just our sensitivity on this planet has increased. Like we feel things more than we ever have. Even if we try not to be aware, the message, the signs, the things are right there to show us exactly what we're trying to ignore. It's like the direction that this planet and humanity is going, it's it requires putting the truth in front of us, having us feel the truth. And yes, we have free will to acknowledge it or ignore it, but it's going to become so loud that it's like, you know, maybe I should listen. Maybe I should change. Maybe I should adjust my boundaries. Maybe I should ask myself, is this what I really want? Or why do I want this? Or what is this situation trying to show me? Or why do I feel this way? Or why, like those questions are going to really become more prominent, especially in the wintertime, where it's like, if you feel like there's something missing, it's you're missing from you. You're not grounded and centered in yourself to honor and listen to yourself. And things you think you want belong to somebody else. Come back home and you'll realize that everything that you want is a part of you and like requires you to stay and work on that energy and that frequency of staying at home within yourself, so that you can magnetize the things that are literally written in the stars for you. Why would you want somebody else's cookie when you have the most perfect cookie ever that's baked just for you, the way you like it? That other person's cookie don't even taste the same. It may be okay, it may be good, but it's not great. What's for you is great. It's everything. It's everything you ever wanted. And shout out to those that are having justice and love. I did a reading a couple of months ago that is still happening. People are still having their justice and love if they've been enduring a long cycle. I mean, 10 years plus. I mean, when I say a cycle, I mean a long time of just dealing with situations that are not serving them and that came to teach them a lesson, came to teach them what love was not, came to teach them what they want in a partner, what they don't want. Like, all these lessons and experiences you've been going through has helped develop you in order to realize and know when that right person comes, you'll make the right choice and it'll be truly magical. And I can testify for that because, yeah, Cupid Rose has hit me. Um, but like, it just really requires though nurturing that frequency within yourself to like always come home to yourself. Anytime a situation tries to pull you out of your center, anytime a situation tries to like make you compromise what you know you want and deserve and need out of a relationship, it's better to walk away and choose yourself, to stay at home with yourself. Because think about, if you go on a relationship journey with them, it's like you're wandering away from home, and the further they pull you away from yourself, and the more lost and jaded and confused you feel, and disconnected from source and unable to receive clarity, and you're just lost. And then it's like finally the relationship ends, or you go through like a tower moment where the universe forces you away from that person, and you just can't continue to endure the relationship no more. So now it's like you have to then come back to yourself little by little, and that is more work. It's less work to realize when something does not serve you or is not giving you exactly what it is you deserve and want, that brings your heart out and brings joy and happiness and love and harmony to your life. It's better to walk away immediately and say no. I don't care how much you think you love them or like them or what visions you have. I have broken my own heart several hundred times to avoid getting into a committed relationship with somebody that would only put me through more trauma. I'd rather break the illusion at the beginning and set myself free with the truth of, you know what, this is really not it. Like it was close, or it had certain qualities that I like, but it wasn't it. It wasn't everything. Okay. I'd rather break my heart and walk away immediately so I don't get attached and lose myself in that situation than to, do it the other way around, where it's like now I have more work to do on healing and recovering from all that shit I went through to finally realize what I knew from the very beginning, that this person wasn't it. Isn't that crazy how we do that? Like, we know from the beginning, like, all the signs, all the things, like everything's not working out in the first fucking week. And I kid you not, in the first week of knowing somebody, it does not take that long to see who they are, what they're about, how they're going to be in your life, or if they're not going to be in your life. People will show you everything literally within that first week. God will show you things within that first week. The signs will be there. All that distance, like, I don't like the cold. I mean, I get it, because if you're not for me, you're going to create distance, right? But what's for you wants to actively be a part of your life. It wants to actively show up. It wants to actively have a purpose to fulfill. It actively wants to show you friendship, companionship, that they're here to be with you in life. They're not here to watch you, use you, take from you, and only show up when it benefits them. So it does not take that long to see people. It's just you have to get over trying to see what it is you imagine and what you're dreaming of and what you want. Like, you have to let go of that fantasy, that vision of projecting onto them, and really accept, like, okay, this is not it. Let me keep going. Let me keep vibing alone. Let me keep working on my crafts, my hobbies. Let me keep developing and working on myself, and just loving my life, loving my friends, loving my family, loving the things that are present here. Thank you, God, for giving me people right now that can, that I can be myself around. Or thank you for me. Shit, fuck everybody else. Thank you for me. Like, I'm still it. Okay. So yeah, that's my secret to how I manifested my person, or they manifested me. I literally had to protect the frequency of my heart. I had to stay grounded in my truth, and I had to constantly choose myself again and 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 again until I finally found somebody who would choose me from the day one. Not day two, not day six, not day 30, 90, 60, whatever fucking rules they want to put out there on relationships. No. When it's real, it's real. And it's upfront and it's direct and it's yours from day one. It's no questioning about it. There's no questioning. And it blows my mind because I'm like, all the situations that I've been questioning myself in, or questioning, just all that confusion, you just immediately get in like, is this person it? Is this? No, they're not. If there's any doubt, if there's any confusion, if there's any tickle in the back of your mind that this person is bullshit and this is not going to end, trust yourself. Trust yourself. Okay, let's get into the reading. Why not? Like, I basically just gave y'all like a whole reading, and that's probably what this message is gonna be about, because this is the season of love and people getting lonely and people want to hit you up for the holidays and they want to cuddle, but no, baby, you better go get a body pillow. Okay, you better go get you a fuzzy jacket. You better go hit up my hooded by hooded handmade. Y'all will see. I'm gonna make a post. I can't remember her at name. Handmade and Hooked. I think that's it. Y'all better go get one of these and snuggle up. You better go get the big ass teddy bear body pillow. You know, invest in loving yourself. Go get your aromatherapies. Go get your hot chocolate. Get around your family, man. Get around the people who love you and show you what you're worth. Like, I promise you, anything that's trying to come back that didn't work out in the past, they just trying to see if you're still a fool or not. Let them know you're in the December month. So at the end of the year, that's why it's not really my favorite time of the year because of the weather. But as far as like the wisdom at this time of the year, like, we've gone through so many seasons and experiences, and now like the winter time is like, here we are. We've acquired so much experience and so much wisdom from those experiences, where now we can finally reflect, introspect, and realize the things that this year has taught us and what we learned about ourselves, what we learned about life, and now we have real wisdom in this time. And so it's like that wisdom is meant for you to move forward and take into the springtime when you plant new seeds. So this time it's really important about gathering that wisdom, gathering that energy, bringing it back to yourself, connecting back with yourself. And like, and showing that wisdom in you, speaking up, letting people hear your voice after you've taken all year to receive and process and think and observe and just go through the experiences. Now it's like the time for you to show, like, I am different, I am wiser than before, and I'm ready to move forward and prepare for spring, to plant better and seeds to grow for me. So, take advantage of that energy right now of wisdom and apply it to yourself now. And understand that if anything is trying to come back that played you, made you hurt, broke your heart, betrayed you, is to see, are you still a fool or not? And I want my WATERHER family to flex on them and be like, I'm wise. I'm not doing this no more. Like, I've changed. I've evolved. I've learned. I've gathered all the lessons that I needed, and I'm ready to prepare for my new season of flourishing into a beautiful new version of myself, a better version of myself. Okay? That they will never have access to. Thank you, though, for helping me get here. Send them on with gratitude. We don't have hard feelings, WATERHER family. Send them on with gratitude. Thank you for teaching me how to better love and respect myself. Thank you for the opportunity to learn this lesson that made me more aware of how valuable and how valuable I am and what I deserve. If you want to be in the present, thank you for showing me what I am not putting up with no more. Just thank you. Just thank you for bringing me back home to myself. We're going to let go in gratitude, of course. and send those people on their way with love and acceptance that, no hard feelings, but you do got to go get the fuck on. You got to keep going, because I'm going, and I'm not carrying bags with me. I'm not carrying baggage, like. Now, for some of you, I do see reconciliations possibly with childhood friends or people, that you didn't really necessarily have a huge fallout with, but just maybe grew away from. Some of you probably this month will start to see that you are going to be growing back closer to people that you may have lost a connection with. But that's because you guys have both been on your independent journeys of growing, and now it's like you're able to come back and meet at a better version of yourself. Mama OG says stupid is when they know better, but they do it anyway. Okay, so don't be stupid. Anyways, let me get into the reading. We'll see. Look, the hat is working. The hat is working. All right, December energy report. Higher self spirit team, guys. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a conduit of truth, clarity, and unconditional love. We welcome progression, transformation, healing, happiness, celebration. Ace of Wands. Woohoo! Woo! Okay, I like that December is starting off with this fiery, unstoppable, passionate energy. Like I said, some rekindling with people from the past, but not like the people who had you fucked up. I mean, the people who have been growing on their own, and now you guys have reached a point where it's like you can better honor each other, or just pick up where you left off, but just in a higher form or in a higher frequency with each other. Okay, so be able, use your discernment, use your discernment. I know I have some childhood friends that I've been like, man, I really want to see them and connect with them, because they always were good energy. They were always positive. They were always supportive. Like, we just had some distance. We just had life happening, and we just kind of grew away from each other. So, just understand the difference. So I do see that. And dumb is when they are naive or not informed, Mama OG said. So we all can be fools, right? That's definitely a fool, like where you're dumb and you don't really know better, and you experience something and now you learn better. So then you do better, right? So you don't got to be dumb forever. But stupid is like I'm choosing to be stupid because I know better, but I'm going to do it anyways. So I think people who be on that, I'm a savage, because they keep running back to their ex and playing with them and getting reactions. Like, you're stupid, because you know where it's going to go. You know how it's going to happen. You're stupid. You don't respect yourself. So you just playing stupid because you don't respect yourself. Anyways, I'm done reading up that situation. Blah, 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 blah. Going on to this Ace of Wands with this Six of Cups. Look, I'm seeing here not only reconnecting with people who generally are part of your soul family that you may have grew away from, but just also coming into connections with people who feel like soul family, new connections. I'm seeing like things that your inner child has dreamed of and has wanted for such a long time. Look, Mom, were you in here when I was saying that? Some predators create a situation for entrapment. That's literally what I was just talking at the beginning of this reading. I mean, maybe you were in here. But that's literally what I was just saying. Those individuals, y'all heard me. Go back to the beginning of this live if you didn't. They create a situation for entrapment. Be mindful of that. And I mean physically trapping you with babies, emotional attachments, you trying to set you up and force themselves on you, all kinds of stuff. Like, be careful this month, because people are, if they're not working on themselves, if they're not taking accountability, if they're not healing, and they ran out of options and they ran out of things, they're gonna run back to you instead of themselves. But you need to teach them the lesson of going back home to self, because there's no door open here. Keep it closed. Protect your energy. I just talked about that. So yeah, Mom, that's definitely what I was already speaking about for this month, I see. But anyways, I'm seeing dreams, desires, things from your childhood. Like, I'm just seeing home life is going to feel really good. just like feeling like your deepest desires, like feeling a sense of comfort, belonging, just reconnecting with those who make you feel at home, who make you feel good. I'm seeing, and these can be new people too, just finding the relate there's connections are going to be deepening. That's what I see. Things are going to be deepening this month. So deepening with your children, deepening in your career, your work, having more love, more passion, more connection to what you're doing, feeling like you're just in your purpose, or you love from your children, feeling really appreciated. Just I'm seeing like home life is definitely improving, your intimate circles improving, relationships are deepening this month. um, there's a lot of excitement, passion, traveling, of course, with the holidays coming up. Positive transition is out here, so like I said, things are moving forward. um, this staying optimistic this month, I said, is going to be a really good tool. So even if you haven't seen these changes happening, just keep believing, keep seeing it. Like, start thanking God now for what you feel is coming, or what you feel you deserve, because it's on the way. There is a positive transition occurring that you're currently in. December is the positive transition. Significant love relationship. um So some of you, like I said, it's the holidays. You're going to be deepening your relationship with your person. Significant doesn't only have to be romantic, but it could be meeting someone that, just has a very like mind with you, that comes in and helps you change your perspective or get more energy and influence to go after the things you have always wanted to do, to follow your heart. You know, People who are speaking life into you, or just I'm seeing for some of you could be like you meet somebody who's doing something that you've always wanted to do, or something that you want to try, and they're showing you how it works out and how they do it, and now they're going to be showing you or teaching you, or it inspires you. So then you pick up this hobby, or you pick up this craft, you pick up this interest that you love, and that sets a part of your inner child free, because it's something that they can play and do and just enjoy. And so, yeah, new beginnings in that way I see happening. So that's inspired by a significant person in your path who will be showing you, what you're capable of, what you can do, what you've always wanted to do, and that they're doing it. So, if they're, it's just like it's a reflection of your higher self, of something that you are capable of. But also friendships, I'm seeing too. Um, Positive changes in your friendship circles, making new connections. If you're open to them, you have to make yourself open, available to nurturing connections. But yeah, for romance, I do see this. This is a time of like deepening connections. Some of you I see might be getting engaged this month, or um, surprised with um, I'm seeing somebody maybe surprising you by taking a trip to you unexpectedly, or um, yeah, I'm just seeing a family just surprising somebody, or just somebody around their family and their friends, or meeting each other, sharing, combining families, introducing families. Just a lot of like, where it's like you're solidifying things. This is a romantic relationship. Okay, what else? Okay. Sudden progress and change. So basically what I'm saying, so somebody is ready to take something to the next level. Um this is all a part of this positive transition. So things are, the more protective of your energy. Like, I don't want to say just be protective, because be protective over things that don't serve you, things that annoy you, frustrate you, bring your frequency down, that put you in a negative mindset. You need to focus on positivity, being optimistic, and like call it, because that's going to put you in the frequency of calling in these relationships or these experiences that are going to point you in the direction of where you're going or where you're meant to go. And that's going to bring you fulfillment. Okay. So be prepared for this sudden progress and change. This is a month of like literally things taking off, things beginning to like like new homes I'm seeing opening up, new resolution, just resolution in any way. If it's a new home, new car, like certain things, like it's gonna be things are going to be progressing. I think I said that in the beginning of this reading too. Like there's going to be progress and change, where if there was something that cycles you've been going through of having delays, disruptions, no solutions, no wow, my clock is stuck on 4040. It stayed stuck on 4040 for like a whole 20 seconds. Wow, guys, that is a very, I got the chills. That's a very clear indicator that like you are being spiritually led and guided right now through this transition to have this success, to have this love, to have this new home, to have this new passionate project, passionate idea that's going to bring in a lot of harmony, a lot of love, a lot of fulfillment. Okay, you're moving into a time of balance and stability. So if you've been feeling up and down, or just your energy levels haven't been steady, or your inspiration's been at a plummet, like expect, you know, a burst of creativity, a burst of inspiration, a burst of motivation, even just love heightening you in your senses, and it bringing you into this stability, this balance, this divinely led connection. Okay, because these connections you're making are literally here to help propel you into purposes that only you can fulfill. You are supposed to be that wife, you are supposed to be that leader, you're supposed to be that husband, or you're supposed to be in these positions that you're being called or led into right now. And for some of you, this is going to be somebody who's just reflecting to you that, okay, let's say they do nails and you've always wanted to do nails. Like you now get the inspiration, you get your first nail kit and you start doing nails, and you suddenly just grow and become really good at it, like really quick. Or you pick up the guitar, or you pick up just different things that you see somebody else doing, and you see that like that's something that's a part of you. Like you're going to pick it up, and whatever you do is just going to take off, and it's going to be very sudden. Or because I'm speaking to my singles, people who are not really in love relationships, or it's not happening right now, but it's still, year's not over, justice and love is still happening. So you you can definitely have for a sudden relationship, a sudden change where you meet somebody out of nowhere and like it just moves really quickly, or that's happening still. So yeah, for those in a relationship, like I was saying about that, I see a blending of families meeting each other, or just something that's solidifying a connection or a new beginning that's going to bring in a lot of stability, happiness, harmony. Some of you are going to be getting engaged this month. Like a lot of things are going to be taking off. Like, whatever taking off looks like for you, just know it's going to be taking off. Sounds familiar. I wonder. Hmm. Hmm. Anyways, yeah, let's get back to the cards. Yeah, I'm seeing this month. Whew, wait. Oh, I'm seeing a lot. Um, I'm also seeing if you've been applying for a certain position, expect this month for you to get a call back. I mean, this could be something you applied for like 6 months ago or longer. Apply again, or call back, or send something and remind them of you. Like you're going to get a call back. I see Like health, I mentioned health earlier. So doctors having resolutions or some type of answer to some long ongoing issue where now it's like, okay, healing is sudden progress and change in the health, where it's like it's a positive transition. Understand that everything happening this month is a positive and it's going upwards. It's not going backwards. It's not being stagnant. Like this is the month where it's like things are because like I said, it's the end of the year. All of that studying, learning, observing, going through experiences has like allow people to absorb enough to be able to now look deeper and and see more of the bigger picture, and now they're able to be like, okay, this is where we do this. Like it's like you're refining things, the doctor's refining things, you're refining things, whatever. In any area of your life, it's like something is being refined so that you can receive exactly what it is you need or deserve, or what's going to help grow you to a new level, or bring in healing, or bring in success or victory or abundance. It's like you've gone through a year, you and those helping you have gone through this process of trying to figure something out. And now it's like this wisdom from the winter season is it's percolated. Now it's ready to like open and be shared and experienced and felt and received, because it's like now, whoo, it's like fermentation. Like you let something ferment over time and you wait for something to get just right. And now it's like that season where something is just right. And now it's like what was taking so long to work out and figure out is like the changes you make, the results that you get now, it's going to be like rapid. It's going to be like, oh, okay, that's how you do it. This is what it needs. This is going to heal you, or this is what we need to do. Or I want to, commit to this person, or I know exactly what I want now. Like it's just sudden takeoff into new directions, new results, new healing, new, you know, resolutions. I just hear a lot of resolution this month and moving on, moving forward. So everything in your life is moving in a positive direction this month. Only if you allow it. Okay? Only if you allow it. Woo! Okay, we've been seeing this energy quite a bit. We got some people who are sad, heartbroken, realizing that they've wasted a good thing, realize they've played too many games, realize that they've lost something very valuable. Or, I'm just seeing that this energy too, this month, you could be, damn, why is this energy coming out? Wow. This is crazy, y'all. Like I looked down at a different deck and look what it says. Lost love. I didn't even pull this card. It was just laying here. So this month, like I said, it's the holidays. It's not only pertaining to romantic love, but you could be thinking about loved ones that you lost. I did do a reading a couple of months ago about sudden death, sudden loss, unexpected at that. So this could be a time where you are mourning and grieving. There's a lot of grieving in the collective this month. Okay. For those who have lost loved ones, pets, things that happen unexpectedly, I'm very sorry for your loss. I'm keeping you in my prayers and condolences. And if you need a personal one-on-one reading to connect with your crossed over loved ones, let me know. I do help with that. Reiki as well to help heal the heart. But yeah, I'm seeing that there's a group of people here who are definitely going to be grieving and mourning lost love. Okay. Even if you are moved on into a new situation, I'm just seeing certain people just like go through the like replaying the past of their life that, brought them to this point of actually getting to where they want to be, but they're just seeing all the things that they went through to get there. And it's like, even if you're happy, even if you're in a better place and you're experiencing better things, this season you may still have a part of yourself that is grieving the things that you went through to get here, because you're realizing what you allowed and what you put up with and what you endured, and how, like, everybody has a grieving process, right? And some of you may be feeling this month where, though things aren't taking off in a positive direction, you're still grieving and feeling, ways about what you've been through, and how difficult the journey's been, and what you yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. I understand. I do understand. Because honestly, I'm like, man, there are some people that, we really once loved, and we really wanted to take with us, and we really thought we were going to have a future with, or just really, thought that they loved us back. And then, now that we're receiving real love, or just clarity around situations this month, it's like we're realizing how, like, it was never what we thought it was. It wasn't, it was real for us, but it wasn't real from them. And there's some grieving going on, and dead relatives, dead pets, things like that, that's just no longer around. Like, just so be compassionate towards people this month. Be kind, be sensitive towards, the things that they may need to talk about and open up with, even if it's related to the past, because this is going to be a time where, like, yeah, you may be challenged to hold space for those you love, because they are needing to, like, process and remove from their energy, situations that they've endured and gone through. And now that they're receiving real love, true love, it's like it's healing them. It's cleaning out that heart chakra. Same goes for people who have lost family or pets. Like, you're going to be around your family this month. You're going to get gifted and surprised something new. Because I saw like a family surprising somebody with something new, or somebody's being surprised, like engagement or something, a pet, like something. Okay, you're gonna be surprised with something, and it's like it's almost gonna be like triggering, because I'm like wanting to cry thinking about this. It's like triggering, because it's like you're just gonna think about, like, you know what you have, what you went through, what the past. And it's like, it's not because it is going to be like the past, but it's just because you're now receiving a justice. You're now receiving something that you really desire and want. And it's so impactful to you emotionally that it's like you're just gonna have to take a moment and be like, I'm sorry, like, I'm grateful, like, don't get me wrong, I want this, I'm happy, but, like, I'm seriously grieving a long cycle that I've endured to even get to this point. And that's okay, guys. Have grace for yourselves, have grace for each other. Understand that, like, if this happens, it's not because they're not happy that you're giving them something new, because there is a lot of new happening this month, positive transitions happening this month. It's like you're finally laying to rest an era, a chapter, a version of yourself that you've endured and gone through. And now it's like, to finally close that, it's like you have to feel this, and you have to just honor this and just lay it down to rest. RIP to the old me. Man, that's an amazing message. Oh God. Woo! Got me emotional thinking about it. Nothing even happened yet, but it's like I'm already there. Like, I'm thinking about how I'm about to get a new bird, and I was really sad about my pet. Like, randomly, my heart broke when my first other bird died, and then my second one I really loved, it flew away by accident, and I felt so bad because it was like my fault. And I just felt like so bad, and I have not been able to get another bird since, because I'm like, oh my God. But now it's like I'm ready this month to have that transition where I get a new bird and I start fresh, and like, but I might get a little sad about my other bird. But it's like, it's not that I'm not happy about the new bird. It's just, damn, like, sorry guys, I just love my birds. But anyways, that's just like an example though of like, you're gonna be happy, but you're just also still going to have this grieving that you're going through. So be open with those around you. Find a journal, find a therapist, find me to help you through this transition. Okay? Because I don't want you self-sabotaging and getting rid of stuff, or running away from the new that is coming in to move you in a positive direction. We don't need none of that behavior. No, I'm not ready, I'm scared, I don't want to do this. No, you're going to do this, you're going to receive this, you're going to open this. It's a gift. God is gifting you, God is blessing you. All right. But yeah, also what I see from this heartbreak energy and this mourning and grieving is, this is honestly how some people may be feeling about you this month. Where it's like, man, they're looking back at all the things that they said to you, or how they treated you, or what they did, and now it's like they're dealing with that karma of just feeling that heaviness on them now. The heaviness that they put off on you is like they're gonna be sitting in that heaviness alone. That's why I said they try to come back because they're now sorry and they want to make up and they realize what they lost. Oh, oh. I'm childish as fuck. But seriously though, like, it's not time to hear sad stories from people, because that's just manipulation. They want to pull you back in. They want you to give a fuck. No, don't give a fuck. They didn't give a fuck when they was running game and treating you any type of way, and showing you that they didn't want you, and they didn't give a fuck about you, and just yeah. So it's like, no, people can apologize, but you don't have to open the door back to them. You don't even got to respond to them, because really it's like they're trying to get something off of their chest for them, and they need to see and hear what they need to say to you. You don't really need to hear it. You don't really need to respond to it. They need to come to that place of closure within. People don't give you closure. You give yourself fucking closure. Like, damn, I was an asshole. I should probably fix that. You know? Damn, I took this situation for granted. I should probably work on myself so I don't do this again, because it left me feeling like this. Anyways, moving on. Meanwhile, celebration is coming in. A lot of like, oh my God, I'm just seeing, this is a time of gift giving, but not only just giving materialistic things, but giving people your time, your love, your affection, your empathy, your care. People are going to really be showing up for you this month. Like I said, this is really family, like the home life, your intimate life this month. It's like you finally got all the shit out the way. If you're setting your boundaries correctly, you done got all the baggage, bullshit, drama, affairs, things out the way. And now it's like you're just really focused on this domestic bliss, this happiness with these new connections, these new budding friendships, this new love, this new opportunity in work and business. 1 minute remaining, really? Okay. All right. I guess it's been an hour. So let's end this with an angel message really quick. So yeah, expect celebrations and being given to, equal give and take, reciprocal love this month. Focus on that. Commitment. Oh wow. Like I said, there's some people who are definitely okay. I am committed to my vision. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you aim for a vision without doubt or deviation, it must succeed. Your guidance is to persevere towards your vision. Let every thought, word, and action be directed towards your desired outcome. Nothing is more powerful than focused energy, and the angels will see the pure light of your commitment, whether it is to a relationship, a piece of work, a journey, or anything in your life. Everything I've been talking about, right? Remember to ask them for help, and know when you dedicate your intention to the highest good, they will support you. But also, like I said, there are some people who are deepening their relationships, their commitments this month, starting new ventures and business goals, everything, where it's like something is about to take off. Engagements, you might find out you're pregnant this month. Um, like like a lot. It's all positive though. So don't get afraid. Don't run it off. Don't let fear dictate your actions and decisions and behavior. Stay open, stay faithful, stay committed, and know that like you are ready for these positive changes that are occurring in your life this month. I love you so much. Thank you for connecting. Book your personal reading with me, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Mwah! Okay, it's not letting me leave yet. All right, guys. Peace, peace. Book your personal reading to YouTube. I love you. Come join me on WaterHer Instagram and like and subscribe and share my videos.